So guys, I know we're in a little bit of a different environment today. Normally we're over in the other room, but today we're talking about projector equipment, and we've made a few changes. So we can no longer review projectors in this, well, we can in this room, but we can't at the moment. Currently still have the Yaba projector all set up, but we need to get it set up to the point where we can have new projectors in on a wall that we can see. And we are talking about Windows 10 Pro OEM key. Already an amazing deal because of the autumn big sale. So from this process, all we need to do is platform, region, tags, as well as go to buy now. So we'll click on buy now. It'll then transfer us over to this page. From here, down the promotions, what we need to do is type in SKJT and click on apply. Reduce your price down from £17 and a penny down to £13.61. So from here, all we need to do is go down to submit order. As soon as you've done that, you just select your payment type, and of course, we'll go from there. So as soon as you've actually bought it and went through the process, you'll be brought to this page. From here, what we need to do is click on the green tab, which says view keys and codes. So what you need to do is click on get the key, and the middle code is going to be your activation key. Mine's going to be blurred out, but yours won't be, so don't worry. So what we need to do is highlight this code, click on Ctrl-C, or you can right-click and just click copy. Then what we need to do is go over the settings, top left, find in settings, type in activation. Where it says change product key, give that a click. And then where it says product key, just copy and paste, well, just paste your code into there. Mine will be blurred, yours won't be. Do that, click on next. So there we go, Windows has checked it and you are now ready to activate it. Just click on activate and you are pretty much good to go. Okay, so definitely a bit of a different video. We're in a total different environment. We're in a different room. And if you do remember from previous videos, this was the room where we shot all the projector footage because we had a big projector wall on. But now we've kind of put in some wardrobes and some other things, so that has had to come down. So I will look at different ways to get projector screens in here. I was originally looking at one to mount it across the roof, but unfortunately the joists, I think the closest joist is too far, and I didn't want all the hassle to try and go through that. So then I looked at ones that you could grab from the floor and pull up, and they just weren't high enough, and the tripods they came with weren't the best. So we did find one. It is a 90-inch screen, and it comes on a tripod base, but it can be also mounted to the wall, which is quite interesting. So we're going to get it unboxed, and then do a little time lapse of me building it, and of course, we'll go from there. So just before we go any further, I did want to say a few things. So it does come with a nice little satchel bag going on here, as you can see, so you don't have to worry about it if you have to lug it from one place to another. We have the actual screen itself, which is in a protective plastic sleeve. Obviously the projector screen is inside there, so it's in a very nice protective sleeve, so you don't have to worry about this getting damaged either, so that was a massive plus. We have the actual tripod itself, which is extremely, I'd say sturdy. It is extremely sturdy. So you've got solid metal legs on the bottom. It's also got 3 metal supports on the bottom, which are connected to the legs, so you know that's not going anywhere. Then we actually have the face itself. So the face itself there, this is what you can actually mount to the wall as well. This does come off, and it does have 4 brackets that does support it, as well as some large plastic clips here. This does allow you to snap them in, snap them out, and as well to adjust. So what we need to do is get it built up, and it should take about 2 seconds. Oh, I forgot to say, we also get the 4 mounting bracket arms, which are also metal and quite a bit flexible as well, so you don't have to worry about them failing on you. So I'll get this built quickly and we'll see what it's all about. So up to now, this is where we're at. We've got the actual center column, we've got the arms coming up, and we've got the legs all spread out. So what we need to do is actually get it sorted and built. So we have that all set up, but all we have left to do is actually get the projector screen up. Now it does come with instructions, you don't have to worry about that. It does actually come with instructions, I just haven't used them. So I believe this just slides out. Just like that. So that's your projector screen. So just before we do install it, so the projector screen has got a solid plastic bar that's going all the way through. So that's going to help it with the rigidity, so you don't have to worry about pretty much hanging a bed sheet if you want to think about it. So what's the best way here? So I'm going to start from this end. I'm just going to get it clipped in on this side. And then just pull it out. And then get this connected up here. There is a little bit of tension, which is good, because a little bit of tension means that there's not going to be a load of ripples in it. And there we go. There's our 90-inch projector screen that was put up in no time at all. So like I said, if this is going to be in your room and you're just going to be leaving it alone, obviously dancing around, you get a little bit of wobble. That's pretty much it. That's all you get. But I wonder what it looks like with a projector screen. So I'm not going to play anything silly. I'm just going to turn the projector on and roughly see what it looks like. So I'll do that now. So just in comparison, so we're not going to play anything through because I haven't got anything loaded up, but this is pretty much what you're working with. So it will depend and it will vary depending on the projector you have. We're using a Yaba V9, so it might differentiate a little bit different depending what you are using. But you can see how clear that actually is. And of course there is another video coming out from Yaba, maybe about a projector, could be. So you might be waiting around looking for that, because there's going to be a new projector going up in a minute. Well, in the next video. So you'll be able to see a little bit better of how it works. But this is pretty much what we're working with so far. And I have to admit, I think it's really cool. There is a lot better ones out there that may be a little bit bigger. I think this variation, I'll put a link in the video description, comes in 70, 80 and 90 inches. So it all depends on your preference of what you want, depending on what size you can actually go for, especially the distance between your projector and the screen itself. So it really does just depend on what you can do. But by all means, check the video description. There'll be a link there so you can go check it out for yourself. And by all means, I hope you enjoy it as much as I'm going to. But just remember, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any further videos. And of course, have a great day.